Hello, hello, you beautiful people. How do you do? How do you do? I'm Definition 83, and thanks for choosing to spend your time with me. Hope everybody had a good Thursday, and I guess technically having a good Friday now. It's my day off on Fridays, so Thursdays. Just kind of stole my Thursday night because I haven't slept for me. I'm hanging out. I couldn't sleep, so figured I'd just come do something easy, non-strenuous. Chat with you guys. Play some PowerWash Simulator. Till I get tired and want to fall asleep. So probably won't be too long, but we'll see how long we can go here. Maybe this will, maybe get me a little bit sleepy. Kind of was looking at gaming chairs and stuff, and man, those things ain't cheap. At least for a decent one. I'm not in too need of one, I guess. That much yet. But I am thinking maybe a green screen. Those things aren't cheap, but I do have other alternatives. And again, as always, we're starting everything off with our customary start of the stream mode. So if you got it, feel free to enjoy. Well, enjoy the view when we have it. So, feel free to let me know if you got any plans for the weekend. I don't have a whole lot of anything planned. Probably as usual, spending it with you guys. But we'll see. You never know what'll happen. I was even looking at Best Buy, and they got some decently priced ones, but they're online only. And I'm not the biggest online shopper. I'm like more, if I want it, I need it now. If I'm gonna buy it, I want it now. If I can get it that way, But it doesn't seem like a whole lot of places around me sell them, or at least even decent or priced or anything kind of options. So I think that might be what I might have to actually do. Yeah, like even when I used to order my t-shirts and all of that online all the time, I would always hate waiting for it. And the other thing too is I've had a few issues with stuff too in the past, so that's also kind of deterred me. Like, not really Amazon and stuff, but other places I've ordered things and literally taken months for me to get. Actually, one time it wasn't even like the person's fault. I literally had the Clark Griswold Christmas bonus situation happen, more in the fact of, I guess it actually kind of got hidden somewhere in the truck, and months later it was found and it was actually like delivered, because all of a sudden, like, months, like I had even forgotten about it. Like it was over a year, and all of a sudden it's in my mailbox, and I'm like, oh yeah. What it was is it was a custom Tony Stark Infinity War Lego figure before even like Lego had even come out with their own of that by then. By the time I got it, and I'd already bought that one. And yeah, so it turns out, yeah, it kind of got stuck in one of the vehicles and was found by the boy and finally delivered. And I was like, okay. But the thing is like it was just this tiny little envelope thing, right? So easily got lost, and lucky enough it wasn't like dropped somewhere on a like sidewalk or something. It was just lodged in like I guess a FedEx truck or some kind of delivery truck, and just eventually I guess somebody was cleaning it and found it, was like, hey, we should probably deliver it to that guy. Thank you. Thank you. Like, I'm telling you, I could have ordered something off of Wish or Alibaba and gotten it faster than what I got that for. So, you know, things like that have kind of, I don't know, turned me off of the online shopping. I haven't really even ordered anything off online, I think, in 3 years. Okay, so it's been months since I played this, and I had no idea. Like, I know I'm on like the last, I believe this is the last level of current, but there's other stuff to do. Like now, there's the cross mansion you can clean. Alright, we need. Now I even have to remember the controls here. We need the extra long. I do believe this is my most. Yeah. I do believe that's this is my best. I still want to know what's with this guy. Is there something wrong? You know, this is actually the game I actually played quite a bit as I was transitioning out of Arkham. This is Fight Night and UFC. I know UFC players didn't like it as much as I liked it. Not saying I'm a super fan of it, but honestly, I would say give me undisputed games on 360. A lot better than anything EA has been around. I haven't tried the. I even believe that's even called undisputed. I watch people play, but I don't know. I've always loved my Fight Night and I'm even saying like Fight Night even all the way go for stamina. Like, I'm not going to wear you down with my punches. I'm going to wear you down for the first few rounds with my defense. Because I know most people, they're going to go in there and they're going to go in there swinging too. And actually, some of my best fights are the ones that fight very defensive as well. And yeah, like, oh, because I even think my record online is actually pretty good too. And yeah, like, I will just sit there and like some guys, like, they'll go pretty quick because they'll just burn their stamina on me like right away, and I'm just like block, counter, block, counter, and like just watch their stamina go. And once they have no more stamina, it's just all right by that third, fourth round, and you can just go in there and wait for them to start swinging again, counter, and boom, they're down. They'll get back up, boom, put them down again, and good night. And it's kind of the same a lot for me online, and even single player too. But again, I just don't think that is really entertaining for a lot of you guys to sit there and watch me block a lot of the time on that. Like, and then I go into like, you know, my Rocky games, and I don't even block at all in those. I was like, it's a damn Rocky game. Like, there shouldn't even be a block option. But I will say, one of the most accomplishing things I've ever felt in games would actually be this defeating as a that, yeah, like, again, I was never like I would just go in there and you know, and I would just get frustrated if you even no idea how many 360 I actually went through just not saying like I would sit there and play it over and over, you know, no, I'm talking bust. No, I have not. No, I couldn't sleep, so I figured, when I was, looking at gaming chairs and making it too damn expensive, to get at least anything, local, that is. And it's our Friday, so I can be up late. Yeah, yeah, so it took me like 4 years to finally be like, when I did, it felt so accomplished. And after that, I was never the same fighter after. And that's when I became like that defensive fighter, and then like, okay, well, to do that, and I just became unbeatable. Like, I would sit there and hit everything like to the max and look up like, okay, how do you get like the actual best simulated like AI and stuff, and go after Tyson and Ali, and actually like go with my like heavy Rocky characters like Bravo and stuff like that, and be like go with my like little B character, but let's go, just wear him down. But is the bounce? Let's see here. Let's see. Okay. Because on my OBS, it doesn't seem like that is actually that loud. Okay, okay. Weird. Hold on, let me try this. Because it's actually showing my power washers like all the way down on my Steam Deck. Okay, there we go. Okay, it shows like it's all the way down. How about I just turn my mic up? Is that better? I guess I should be power washing while I'm asking that question. I'm just checking my other things here. Yeah, it's all the way down on my game bar. Okay, that even sounds better. Okay. Blame whoever made this game. They're the ones that made this thing so damn loud. Because it was already turned down, I guess, yeah, from when I would play this with other people. That is so weird. Okay, well, I guess. Try that? How about that? Because even my levels on my voice meter now are like where they shouldn't be, but if it makes me sound better on here, I guess I'll go with it. Okay, that's so weird because everything is turned down, but some games and I guess OBS work funny. Because I know some people who do GTRP, like my buddy Critter there, like, you know, in my Discord and everything. For example, when he's streaming, you may notice like certain things are really loud in the game, like I think like his radio and stuff like that. To him it's turned like right down and he can barely hear it, but and even on his levels and everything, but then like, you know, the stream, like it's like, oh my god, my bloody ears. Like things like he'll open or unlock his car and stuff, like, and it'll do like the beep beep, and like he says like that's like basically all the way turned down, but it will like blow stream's ears out and stuff. So I don't know. OBS is a mysterious bitch. But yes, I was kind of on a hunt after work there for a gaming chair, and yeah, like I was saying, unfortunately anything local It was way too expensive. Because, like, I was even saying, like, I was checking at Best Buy, and, like, they've got some pretty decently priced ones even on sale, but, of course, all online, and you know how I feel about shopping online. I want it now, so. Boo. But like I was also saying, I don't really, I'm not in need of one, so. You know, and it is not a little thing. I guess what I was also doing is, Creed 3 reviews started coming out, right? So I was trying to find some spoiler-free ones, and goddamn waste of time on that too, because anybody I kind of like checked out, like they never even really said if the damn movie was good or not. All they just kind of talked about was the whole fact of like, hey, it's the first Rocky universe movie without Rocky, and it's like, yes, we all know this. Stop rubbing it in, like, so. Is it good? Like, should I go check this? Because I honestly really have no interest in watching it without Rocky. I'm sure it's going to be a good movie, and I'll probably watch it in the future, but, you know, just kind of how it sounds like, you know, Sly was done a little dirty with that movie in the end. Like, you know, it's just kind of hard to, you know, support it a little bit. The one movie I am excited about is, I guess, Big George Foreman. That looked at pretty good. But being a fan of like that era of boxing, of course, right? And yeah, anybody with OCD is probably gonna freak out at how I do this, but I'm not even only 100% going off of, you know. I know I was paying attention to these, if not, I remember, because they were kind of telling the story of everything I was doing. I guess they all like all these things tell some sort of story. Like, if you go around, like, all the things I've cleaned are on the wall of this thing. And I guess back on another thing of movies, like, I guess I still gotta give Ant-Man a try. And I still give Marvel movies a try, even when they say, like, you know, nobody seems to like them. Oh, I was probably gonna go, like, a couple $100, so. But then, like, I was also gonna think, like, I was gonna kind of look maybe tomorrow, because I didn't even put anything in a cart or check, like, what delivery would be on some of those ones on sale, because I was even, like, watching the end, it's gonna cost me as much as me going to Memory Express or something and buying one or something, right? So. But yeah, Ant-Man, I don't know, I still gotta give it a try, but if you haven't noticed, like, everybody has hated pretty much every Marvel movie except Spider-Man. Like, since Endgame. And, like, even, like, I don't know, I think maybe Endgame and Infinity War kind of set the bar too high for the MCU, because it's like everybody, I think, critics and everybody, like, expect now every movie like that to be that, you know, level, and, you know, you're not gonna get that in everyone, and, like, then you're just gonna get bored of that, and, you know, I don't know what everybody was supposed to be expecting with Ant-Man. Like, Ant-Man wasn't even, you know, ever supposed to be, like, the more serious, no one to be, like, oh, one of the greatest. Like, it was more always you know, fun, comedic, you know, side thing, so. Oh, crap. I've been slacking. I haven't been looking at that stuff. Yeah, I haven't looked on Kijiji at chairs, and yeah, the chairs they have on there, it's like, I don't know if I would want to touch them. Like, it's funny, you should look up local gaming chairs and go price from lowest and check one that's on there for free. And tell me if you would even take that for free. Like, yeah, who would ever want that? That thing is, like, unless somebody's some expert reupholsterer of one of those. Yeah, it looks. Okay. Yeah, I was kind of going with the Marvel thing because honestly, like the Marvel movies I have watched, they've basically been all of them. I haven't watched Ant-Man or any like Black Panther 2. Like the two latest ones, but like Doctor Strange and Spider-Man, Black Widow, like all of them were really bad. At least, like in my opinion, not as bad as everybody was saying. Like Thor, I didn't think it was bad as what they were saying. But again, and I just kind of do have a feeling like I think almost everybody hates basically every Marvel movie unless it's Spider-Man. Since because they have that Infinity War Endgame expectation. I don't know. I've heard the opposite, but I haven't really looked into it that much. So. Yeah, I actually didn't look at Amazon. But yeah, no, if you look at Best Buy, they've got, I think, some similar ones there on sale for some decent pricing. But again, I should really be saving for an actual computer or parts before, buying any more. I should be buying more internally or thinking for saving things more internally than more externally things, because that's a need more, because I basically have everything I really need. Like, again, I'm saying I'm not in a dire need for a chair. My chair is still perfectly fine. It's just probably just be a little more comfortable. I'm not saying I'm not comfortable, but like the neck and the back support of that, Go away. Honestly, I haven't even looked at Amazon for anything in forever. But again, usually, like, when I'm looking for something, it's local. Because again, even with what you sent me there, probably in the end, you know, with shipping and all of that, it'd probably be the same as, you know, getting that one. The ones they have at Best Buy or Walmart, or not Walmart. Canadian Tire has them. Staples has them. Memory Express. Yeah, I guess that helps when, you know, you have a Amazon warehouse a stone throw away, right? But then again, you know, the stuff with that too is I'm usually at work at the times when those things will show up, and I don't like leaving those out in my area, even with a camera there, you know. Because even by the time, you know, my guy downstairs comes home, you know, is that like at a store? Like, is that Facebook what you sent me? Because that almost looks like it's at like a store. It's probably at like a computer shop or something locally. Okay. Yeah, because I was even gonna say, like, I'm even kind of a little iffy on buying a used gaming chair. You know, I don't know what somebody's been doing on that, you know, gaming chair. I don't need to be purchasing somebody's filth, you know, what they've been doing while they've been sitting in front of that computer, you know. Y'all mean. But if that's like a store or something, right? Like that might be a little different than buying it off of, you know, some dude on Kijiji. Did you go and look at the free one they have on Kijiji that I said you should go look at? Like, I wouldn't take that thing for free even. Even if I didn't even have a piece of furniture to sit on. Nice. Do you know where they're like located at? Cause I guess I can look it up myself. Don't worry about it. Definitely don't say where they're around on here. I forgot how relaxing this game was. I know probably not the funnest one to probably be streaming, but I figured I was more just kind of chatting and relaxing anyway. That's not clean. See, I think my cheaper alternative of something I want to buy is what your mister was saying to me earlier today, that I should just, instead of like being dumb and going to Best Buy and, you know, those prices for their green screens there were ridiculous. Yeah, just like go try to find a green curtain or something. Shouldn't be hard to find. Okay, I'm getting too sucked into this. Yeah. These areas just won't clean. Okay, let's see what you're saying here. Yeah, I was actually looking at that. I actually think I can get one local too. I think I was looking it up local. But I think the thing with that too is I have an angled desk. So, like, my desk goes like okay, so it would go from here around here back to here. So I think that thing in the back for the green screen would totally hit my desk. So I don't know if that would actually work, where I would have the green screen more back along here. See, at first I kind of like saw that picture, saw the gaming chair, and was like, $30. I was like, I thought I'm the one who can usually find these deals, right? Hey, maybe I should go to the Best Buy again and see if I can't find a gaming chair that's listed somewhere for $40, like totally over $100 less than what it should be. But yes, that's what I was looking at here. Where was it? Best Buy. Okay. Why are you not giving me filters? You're not giving me the thing on the side. Stupid Best Buy website. Give me the thing to choose, like, in store or online. In stock. Filter. It's really hard to see because the damn camera lets him pass. Nearby store. Yeah, I'm definitely not showing this. So for all of those, imagine me looking at a website for green screens. Okay, yeah, so I guess when I saw it, it was just online only. And yeah, they have them, I think, the same ones for actually, I think, cheaper. But again, I think something like that would interfere with my desk. That would look yeah, that would definitely, like, every time I would turn a bit like that, it would hit. Yeah. And the way this thing is, and to have dual monitors, technically I have triple monitors. I wouldn't even be able to, like, yeah. It's hard to explain. It has like hanging shelves that, yeah, are in the way. So in one space here, I have monitor for my my streaming PC, and then I got the two monitors here on my main PC. And there is a cupboard, like a shelf, bookshelf thing that angles. It's going right here, you don't see. So it's not like I could even angle things more to have it go on that way. So I think for something like that, I would need like the full drop. What I should do is just go to the Michaels by me and see if they don't have like that kind of green just fabric. Should probably even be cheaper just to buy a cloth, just pin roof, just drop it down. Like I used to use for the backdrop when I used to stream before. I just put navy blue, hung a navy blue bed sheet behind me. And now I'm too lazy because like I'd have to like put it up and that all the time, and yeah, it's just a pain in the ass. So now I just try to hide everything, just kind of disguise it in a red background. Yeah. Oh, I just saw your. Yeah. Yeah, that one with the seats all worn down and the arms are all beaten up too. Like, yeah, why would you? I wouldn't take that for free. I would take that for free for like my barn cat to lay on if I had a farm and a barn and a cat. Maybe. But I don't even think I would even let my old barn cat sit on a chair like that. It's MSI too, right? Saskatoon, eh? Saskatoon. I was even thinking, I'm like, it's funny how like over the last while I've just really transitioned to do like a PC player, which I never thought I would be, but it's not even like I am a hardcore PC player. I just play dumb, stupid freaking games on PC. And then yet like big games I still go back to console for. Like, are you just talking like for gaming chairs or just like everything in general? I wonder if the overcharging isn't to make up for, like, you know, when you go other places, you have PST in that, where, you know, here we don't have that. So maybe that makes up for why things are more expensive. Well, I don't know. It's just, I'm looking at Best Buy online and they were like $175. So, you know, and then I'm like, oh, awesome. And then I click, oh, pick up in store. And then the only option on there was like, yeah, no. Everything was like $500. I was like, hell no. My butt, my tiny little no bony ass don't need no $500 chair. I'm telling you, there ain't enough ass there to need $500 worth. A couple $100 more. London drugs. You're saying this London drugs place like you don't know what London drugs is. Like, did you not have those out east? I kind of thought that was a nationwide, like, chain store. Kind of thought everywhere, at least in Canada, had them. Well, I didn't even think about looking there, but again, they would. I don't think they would sell something like that there because it's London Drugs. But I could tell you, being that it's called London Drugs, I've never bought anything there that wasn't electronic related. Honestly, really, wow, my mind is blown. You learn something new, but again, that's what happens when you haven't been further east than, you know, Regina, Saskatchewan. Wow. That's so weird. Because I'm sure they're in like BC, because I'm sure I've seen them in BC. Toronto. I don't know about Toronto. Toronto. making me want to play retro games. Yeah, I'm getting all like lost in the freaking cleaning and the 8-bit. See, this one would be so much faster. Like, get it done easier, but it's just... It's too thin. I'd still rather just go around and still get more distance of it, right? I don't know, I've never stepped foot in a Bed Bath & Beyond. Home Depot, eh? Really? Because, like, I typed in gaming chairs, you know, location, and all that came up was Best Buy, Crappy Tire, Walmart, and Staples. But obviously you're finding London Drugs. But they're probably all running about that same price, like $350, right? I don't get it. I think that's too much for, like, you can get an office chair for less. Like, it just don't make sense. Like, I can get a chair like this, like the one I got, which is not a whole lot different than the one I got at work for less. So it just don't make sense. Why, like, yeah, they're charging so much for. It's for the name and the catch of it, like gaming chairs, so we can charge more for it. Ah, yes, yes, okay, yep. I forgot because I was showing how it would affect. Thank you for reminding. It's because I've been going to Discord and Chrome and forgetting to go back to OBS and stuff, so my apologies, but thank you for the reminder. I was gonna say I don't even know where they would put that in Home Depot. Like unless they got an office department now. I would say like Leon's, but fuck Leon's. Fuck that place. I don't believe Leon's or the Brick will ever see another damn dime or presence of me in any of their establishments ever again. Not a fan. Not a fan. And that's all I'm going to say about that. I've noticed, like, have you just stopped streaming? I don't even remember the last time you streamed. Or at least gotten a notification of you streaming. Yisk. That's all that one all the way down in Heritage Meadows, right? Well, you're not working or sleeping now. I guess close there then. Knew there was something deceiving me. I should probably go to bed soon too. Because I still need to go get air, like compressed air tomorrow, so. Means I gotta get up, which means I gotta get up and find the damn motivation to leave the house. That's the hardest damn thing to do. When you've worked all week and it is minus 30 degrees Celsius out there, yeah, the last thing you want to do is leave the house. But my streaming PC needs it. I'm not going out walking anywhere. It's gonna be like, I'm definitely, Uber my ass to somewhere, but like I literally just have a Best Buy down the way from me, so it's not like it's. That's what I'm saying. I find that motivation to leave the house. Like, I need to leave the house. I've put off that compressed air too long, and yeah. Need to make sure my fans are working smoothly. Why I'm hoping, like, if I do have to leave the house tomorrow, it is literally from my door to vehicle to door of, store of, then door to vehicle, and then vehicle to home door. Yeah. And I know you're gonna find me like 30 of them online, but I know I can go get a cheap one at Best Buy. Because I even saw him when I was there last week and was like, no, I'm still good, I'm good. And then it's like, literally, of course, my luck of probably because I looked at it. And then, of course, the fan on my memory card of my streaming PC starts getting sticky and dusty. So, like, yeah, then, of course, I need it. And it's like, oh, okay. Yeah, didn't you watch me play this in Discord? Because I honestly, as you probably noticed if you did see me, I haven't played this since. I didn't know if you were one of the people that would just watch me when I would stream that in my Discord. I know, but I'm not gonna do that. I can get my own. And that's the thing, is them just sitting there, and with them being right by my desk, it's like the constant reminder of like, get air, get air, get air. Oh yeah, I need to get air. Oh yeah, I need to get air. Do I ever get it? No. I wonder why. No, but it's just every time I have looked for it, it's usually kind of been in stock. But again, you're talking like I would say when I went to Walmart to exchange my camera, I guess last week. Would it still counted as last week? Yeah, I guess. That was the first time I'd been to that Walmart in ever, because I've only just had delivery from it. And honestly, when I went to Best Buy to get the mic arm and the Steam Deck, and that was my first time going to Best Buy, like out about, like since the beginning of COVID. So like since I bought my TV and my Xbox. Yeah, so I guess I can't say much on that. So it's been tough to, you get the constant reminder to get the air, but then when you don't leave the house or go anywhere and just have everything delivered and no delivery place can really get them, it's kind of hard to get them. Yeah, well, it's all about close proximity for me, And really, Walmart and Best Buy are not far, so honestly, Walmart and Best Buy are closer than Arona would be where I'm at, so. But then again, when like it's also the prices of like Walmart charges. Like Best Buy, they're like $50. Walmart's like 30. Get the hell out of here. Yeah, but again, when I can remind myself all I want, I could put all the stickers around the house going compressed air and all of that, but that's kind of what I was saying. Again, when you don't leave the house, unless it's to like go to work, it's kind of still hard to pick them up when you don't go anywhere. Because if I do, it's to go to the grocery store, which again is just a couple blocks over there. So, and again, no place in that vicinity to get compressed air, as well as if I do go anywhere, it's to get smokes or dispensary, which is again just a couple blocks that way. So again, nowhere to get that in that vicinity either. So it's more just of the convenience thing. Yeah, whole room sticky notes. I could just have this whole room wallpapered perfectly in just sticky notes that say air dusters and compressed air and stuff like that. And yeah, it still wouldn't mean a damn thing when I don't go anywhere to get it, right? So that's the thing. That's what my plan is for tomorrow, yes. I am willing to subject myself into redonkulous temperatures to do so. Okay, maybe I should go to bed soon. My eyes are starting to itch. At least it's not as bad as last night doing the not for broadcast and the damn frickin' 20 minutes of reading they make you do in that game. Like, I think I'm just gonna start skipping that because yeah, a lot of it does kind of like I'm gonna maybe skim through it because yeah, a lot of it isn't even pertaining to a lot of what's going on in the broadcast or what and the broadcast seemed to be the more interesting part. And yeah, like that 20 minutes of reading, like how many days of your frickin' life and what's going on with your family, and I'm sitting there yawning and fighting to stay awake through it, and I'm like, I just want to do broadcasts. Just let me do broadcasts. Like, I read for 20 minutes to do like 10 minutes of broadcast. I get that like dryness in my eyes, and that's when I need to start going to bed. But last night it was like every paragraph like 3 yawns, and I'm just like, sorry, just kind of how exciting this actual kind of like written story part of it is. See, yawn now, just thinking and talking about it. Shit. That stream got very interesting at the end. Well, at least the game, yeah, it did. Jeremy, the buried Nooncaster, might have taken the whole show hostage, and made them play a tape to the people who were anti-government, and then may or may not have maybe in the stream with him shooting him. I had nothing to do with it. He shot himself in the head. I had a choice of broadcasting it or not, but either way, we all had to watch Jeremy shoot himself in the head. So it was, yeah. And I'm just like, I'm fighting to stay awake, and now I'm just like, all right, like, feel like, okay, I've just been all in this, and I'm like, feel like I'm the broadcaster, and just watch somebody shoot themselves in the head on my broadcast. Okay, this is great. Have a good one. Good night. Be sure to like, subscribe. I'm gonna go now. It is a hard one to follow. It is kind of all over the place. It's basically you're in the UK and a new government is taken over. And it's like a people's, not even a party. They say they're not even like a political party or something. And they all go on being like, not even like communism, just more like we're going to take from the rich and like, distribute it to everybody else. Like, so everything's kind of, fair, and, the rich shouldn't be getting away with so much. And like they actually win the election, and it just kind of sounds like more it's kind of starting to backfire, and maybe it is a little more dictatorship because now they have these membership cards and they're volunteer, but now it's kind of turning out for everybody that maybe it's not so volunteer. And there's another there's like a corporation, and they've made like a Furby, and they've gone nuts, and I've had to battle them off in like the episodes before, and it was like, okay. I guess if you kind of follow from the beginning and know what's going on, yeah, it's interesting. Unless you were talking about what I was reading about, because what I was reading about was honestly kind of boring as shit, and I'm like, I don't care what's going on in this dude's personal life. I just want to play broadcaster. Like, this is what I'm here for. I'm not here for the destruction of his marriage. Like, no, I want to broadcast these crazy motherfuckers on the news that keep swearing and shit. True. I don't know, it's just fun to be like, what? You can't even fully pay attention to exactly what's going on, too, because I'm trying to do other things and watch my camera cuts, and I'm more just like kind of watching people's gestures in the other cameras and being like, I'm like, okay, if they look like they're getting ready to about to speak, I'm like, okay, get ready to cut to them and stuff. Like, a little bit of what I picked up when I used to do volunteer program assistant at a TV station, local TV station where I grew up. I loved it until I realized there was no money in it. 'Cause I always kind of wanted to be a DJ, like a radio DJ too, until I heard my own voice, and I was like, yeah. But, you know, kind of through my years and kind of family, and like I know quite a lot of people who broadcast, you know, or have broadcasted around the province, like whether on TV or radio, and yeah, they even told me when I was like looking into getting into it, and they're just like, all right, like it might seem like it's all cool, like famous, but just let you know there's no money in it. It's like, and it's like you know, you can get shipped off to like anywhere, any place, and it's like, oh, okay, because I was like, you know, just because you're where you're at doesn't mean you're gonna stay where you're at. If you need a job, or if somebody needs you, or you know they want you, or you know what's available. Because I don't even know if it's really like that anymore, but I think like with some places, or like, you know, I guess some radio companies, it could be like if they had multiple stations in other cities or places, it would be like, yep, well, you're going here now, like. Be like, yep, you're going to North Buttfuck, you know, Nowheresville. Oh, okay. It's like, I don't know about that. And again, that was before even like social media and all of, you know, the internet, and like, you know, really kind of taking over everything, you know. Times were different. That was also when I used to listen to the radio and love the radio. Like growing up, like, oh, always had the radio going on. And to date me, this is well before satellite radio, even internet radio. Like I would have like AM, FM radio like on all the time. I used to sleep with it on, and yeah. All right, well, thanks for joining. I think I'll be doing the same here. I think I'll be doing the same. Because if you fall asleep and stop responding, I'm going to have nobody really to talk to, so I'm going to end up falling asleep anyway, so. Because again, this kind of put me asleep too, so. I am going to probably follow you on that and do the same. I feel like I have accomplished Foucault. I think I have literally I don't even know, like done that area there, like guess I've worked. I guess I made a good portion. Yeah, I can't. I've always had something going. Like, even back in the day, I would sleep with TV or the radio on, or... Because earlier, you know, even back in the days, it's not like you could put a cassette on to repeat all night, so it would be like radio. Ever since I was little, I've always had to have something on in the background. If not, I will literally just lay there. And like think or just try to even sleep and just lay there for maybe an hour or two or more before I could fall asleep. But if I'm laying there and I can listen to something in the background and I can fall asleep to that, like even with my eyes closed easily, or like, you know. Okay. But yes, I'm gonna join you on the eyes are getting itchy and it's time to call it a night. So let's see if I'm not too tired to fuck this up like I did last night. So be sure to follow the socials if you are not following the socials, and like and subscribe if you are not. And if you enjoyed, be sure to get on the Discord to find out when, where, and what I will be streaming easier. And as always, be sure to stay cool and good day. I don't have that here set up. I don't have any of that set up here. But on that good day.